Alright. Who's ready to get bullish? Market's getting a little bit bullish. We'll go through the same thing. What's happening, bulls? Happy Thursday. Hope you're well. We will push through the charts. Start with the charts, give you a lay of the land, let you understand pro-technical analysis, let you see what's happening in the price action, where the money is. I'm just looking at the Bitcoin chart behind my head at the moment. Whew. And then we'll move on to the news. I've got always got some good juicy news. But hey, look, if you want to just get an Australian update of all that's happening in crypto price action, and we'll touch on the stock market, gold price, stuff like that. All-rounded, full picture, give you the taste. This is where you need to be. There's no bullshit here. All right, let's move straight into it. So we were looking at Bitcoin yesterday. We've been looking at Bitcoin every day, right? So this is the full scope of the Bitcoin. This is the daily chart. One candle equals 1 day. We've got a few indicators up here, but let's just focus on two. One being the blue bars on the gigabars. This is our gigabars indicator that you can have from being a Blockchain Bulls member. We'll give you access to that, permission granted. That means there's a huge move. Ready? Blue bars up the top signal, big move. Again, blue bars, consolidation, head fake, big move. Big move finish now. And blue bars means Bollinger Band contraction. You can see there's a little squeeze there, a little tightening of the rectum, the sphincter, and then a pop, a squeeze. And what happens is it breaks down outside the bands, overextended. Now it bounces back inside the bands. And what's going on is basically, like we've talked about and like we told you the last few days, a try for a double bottom. That's why we've got these two white curved lines here. We like to keep these, keep the remnants from the past streams or past videos so that you can see it happening in real time. We move down to a 12-hour chart. It looks a bit better. It looks really nice, doesn't it? You've got an ugly bottom. You've got this scam Donald Trump pump. Then you've got another second bottom, which is not too bad. And we told you, we always say, bottoms happen fast. Typically tops happen slow and a lot of uncertainty. Bottoms happen quite fast. This is quite fast. You can see big red, big green. So Bitcoin's trying to put in a bottom. And you know for a fact that once this starts closing above here, let's get the horizontal ray tool. Once this starts closing above here, that's a confirmation of a bottom. I mean, things can always change, but you've got a low, a lower high, a higher low, and then a higher high. Shit like this. It's just highs and lows, man. It's just highs and lows. How hard can it be? How hard can it be? But Bitcoin's very strong. We told you also recently that these green candles, when a bottom is in, or a bottom is being formed, these green candles, they come strong and they come in packs. They come in droves. They come with friends. They bring friends. Green candles bring friends. I was going to say they're like Smurfs, but Smurfs are blue. They're just they're a crew. They come in a crew of green boys, young green boys, and they're moving fast. And that's a sign of a bottom right there on a Bitcoin chart. So what you can do now, if you're not already like in the market or involved in the market, and also again, look, very shallow pullbacks, little to no pullbacks. Sharp, fast pullbacks, trending hard. These things, when a bottom is in and when prices are turning around and becoming bullish, they make it very hard for people to enter at the prices they want to enter in. For example, you might be lucky to get something. Everyone's probably waiting for this. Everyone wants the long back in there. And now it's in the 90s. Once it starts sticking around in the 90s again, everyone will be praying for an opportunity to buy in the 80s. That's how fucked up the psychology is between people. Like, nobody wants to touch it in the 80s. But now it's in the 90s. Everyone wishes that it was in the 80s again. And if it goes back into the 80s, everybody won't touch it. So, more or less, it's still early 90s. You might get a rejection up here. It is a bit of a significant sort of SR, support and resistance. So support and resistance, that's what SR stands for. So if you get this sort of rejection back, any sort of pullback And I would use the stochastic for that. So we've got the giga stochastic, another one of our indicators. This was the second indicator that I wanted to show you. So if you move down onto a lower time frame, the lower the time frame, the less greedy. The higher the time frame, the more greedy. You can see on 30-minute chart, it's barely come down into these extreme areas, these good buying areas. Where it does see us getting snagged up. Bitcoin price is getting snagged up. It's not even getting a full pullback because the price is getting bought. It's heavy bidding. So I would come down into like maybe a 15-minute chart. See this? So that was the best last time to buy. And then I would set a horizontal alert. In fact, I will. Then I'll share it with the members when it triggers like this. And then I'll say BTC low, buy more, or long, whatever you want to do. All right, and then that'll let us know when Bitcoin price comes down into these areas. I usually actually put it at 30, so I'm going to just put it at 30. All right, so that's the Bitcoin price. Okay, Bitcoin's bullish, bro. Bullish. Ethereum, on the other hand, getting dragged up. That is, I bet you there's some bullish divergence on that. Look at that. See, low and then lower low. And I know for a fact, look at that. That's going to be massive. You can spot them from a mile away. These big counts of bullish divergence. Like, that's a classic. This is if you were trading bullish divergences, this is fucking exactly the type of bullish divergence that you want to see. Just a big low, lower low, and then look at this. The RSI is just getting completely reefed up. We've actually, on the Blockchain Bulls website, if you remember, you've got access to a very good comprehensive RSI indicator module. Goes for 10 minutes or so, and that is on how to use our Giga RSI, which is the better than the normal RSI. If you look at the normal RSI, you won't get all these good counts of divergences showing up on your screen, and it'll be a different count. 14 count, I used 9. So look at that. Even Ethereum is giving us at least one thing to celebrate, and that is a fantastic case of bullish divergence. Let's have a look at Solana. Solana's fucking. This is like this area here, like we've been talking about, is a fucking. I can't believe if you're not longing Solana at all, like here in this same support that's held once, twice, thrice, fourths, fifths, sixths, sevenths, pretty much eighths, like the same support that's held 9 times. And then you don't have the balls to have a long, but you're long like me, maybe up here, and you don't have the nuts to long around in sub 150 Solana. Solana is under $150. It's down 50%, bro. It's a bull market. It's literally down 50%. I can't say no more than that. We had a good signal, put it through on this cloud coin, put it through, little trade on it myself, posted in the Discord here. It's just like cloud, where is it? Yep, cloud. So just showing that cloud had a blue bar signal on the 12-hour chart, and then it had what's called a welcome back. So it swings and then just fully retraces and closes, the inverse of what happened to the stock market. And this is on cloud, so we posted it in the Discord, and now you can see here that it's just fully green barring, up 24% so far since it confirmed. So that was a good one. Nice little easy one. We've got to take the easy ones while we can, boys. The nice easy ones. This is the American stock market, and I'll show you the inverse of it, right? So the inverse was the swing, and then the welcome back, the candle that closed back down past our horizontal ray, confirmed that it was in fact a head fake, and the opposite on that cloud. That's the head fake there. So wrong direction first, gets liquidity, and then has the real move that way, and which is the exact inverse to the S&P 500. So wrong move that way, gets liquidity, and then has the real move down. So very good signals, very easy signals. These are my bread and butter. These are the signals that I like. Holy shit balls! I haven't even seen this yet. Oh my god. Let me have a drink while we digest this. Whoa. Holy. I don't even have any tunes on. Sorry, I should have some tunes. Where's the tunes at? Let's put some gentle tunes in the background while you digest that the American dollar has absolutely puked. Holy fuck. That is massive. That is massive. That is massive. Here you go. Here's the tunes. Here we go. It's got to have a little bit. Helps me speak. Helps me speak. Helps me think. There we go. Holy fuck. Now, the DXY, the American dollar, look, we've had this here for years. Above here, risk assets get wrecked. Below here, helps crypto pump. We literally like, bruh. Okay, well, let me just look you in the face and tell you this. Whilst not completely one-to-one correlated, this dollar chart could not be better for crypto right now than what it's doing. Hopefully, potentially, this is massive liquidity being injected. Liquidity injection. Let's have a look at gold. What's gold doing? Same. Gonna do this little shit that we were talking about. Just range up here for a little bit. Maybe flag. Could flag for a bit. Gold's a bit boring at the moment. Let's move on to the fun. I genuinely love this game. Green days or red. There is no space like it. If you can execute your strategies correctly, it will take you to places you never thought possible. Are you connecting the dots? You know what I mean? So now Ethereum. Let the stablecoin era end. Ethereum 2021. Ethereum today. So I'm like at the stage where I do like Ethereum still, but there's a point where we're here to make money. We're here to make gains. So Ethereum's not that guy. You're not that guy, bro. Right now, not that guy. But I'll tell you one guy that might be that guy. Believe it or not, a unpopular opinion. For what it's worth, I don't think AVAX stays under $25 much longer. And you know what? It sort of had the low amount of attention that it needs to actually perform pretty well. Let's have a little look at the AVAX chart. Just all I had a long on it. Took some profit recently, but got stopped out. Okay, that chart looks pretty average, but big box, big support, big knot there. See this knot? But again, look, like it's sort of one of these areas where it's better to long within the knot than it is to long. You know what I mean? Like people longed there, people longed there, people longed there, people longed there, and like us, we longed there. So if you're not trying to long at major supports after liquidations have occurred, then I'm truly genuinely confused on what you're trying to achieve. This Marty Party fella, the centralized exchange, the centralized exchange strategy. Here we see Binance Solana holdings since October 2024 when the strategy was triggered. Data from Arkham, so you know it's legit. One can clearly see the strategy used by exchanges to accumulate assets by selling all the reserves, flushing their own books, and then buying back all the assets at the net low. This goes for most assets on their books, but here is how they sold Solana and then buy it all back. So they start selling all of their Solana, the cunts. Excuse my French. They start selling all their Solana, and then they buy it back. So they know where everyone's stop losses are. Like, the exchanges are not the good guys. They're not the good guys, and no market makers are good guys. They're all just trying to make the most amount of money possible, and exchanges and market makers can see where everybody's stop losses and liquidation points are, man. And Binance can sell their holdings. Binance can sell their Solana holdings on the open market, push the price down to a point, trigger stop losses, liquidations, and then start buying back that asset for cheaper after making all of their own users of their own platform capitulate. And that's what happens. That's what happens. That's why you got to buy it when you see shit like this. Buy it after the pain, which is basically been now. This is a good one. I won't spend too much time on it because we're already at 15 minutes. It's Kookaburra. You hear the Kookaburra outside having a laugh at me for what I said. I'll just say, if you want to be a winner in trading, you will need to become a very good loser. The order in this is a good. If you want to go read a decent thread, I would recommend this. The order in which wins and losses occur doesn't really matter. 3 consecutive losses, old mate's about to jump in the bath and whatever. In trading, the sequence of wins and losses is randomly and essentially meaningless, yet many traders become emotional about this sequence and lose their consistency. The order of wins and losses is nothing more than a product of chance. Nevertheless, traders often make meaningless judgments, such as doubting the system after 3 consecutive losses or trusting the system after 3 consecutive wins. There is pointlessness questioning the probability of heads after getting tails 3 times in a row when flipping a coin. Do you know what that means? So, like, if you've got an edge, or if you've got a good win rate, or you've got a system that generates over 50%, or even just a system that works long term, if over 100 trades this system, you can end up with more money on average, and then you get 4 losses in a row. Especially this is famous for people trying new strategies, right? There'll be a strategy that works, and then people will try it for the first time, and then just by chance they'll run straight into a four losses in a row. Strategy's fucked. But they will never know that if they stuck with that strategy, they may have gotten 7 wins in a row after that 4 losses in a row. Shit like that. It's just like, you need to be able to survive a terrible win streak to be able to get a terrible loss streak to be able to get a great win streak. Like, just don't be fooled by randomness. Whenever crypto Twitter traders start crying, start buying. It's really good. And now, is a euphemism? What's a euphemism? Really, it's a good rhyme. It's a good rap. Whenever CT traders start crying, start buying. This was at 83k BTC. CT euphoric again. Do I sell now? Oh no, he's trapped in his own fucking perpetual spin. New whales have been buying Bitcoin like never before. Old whales versus new whales. So all the people that have been recently red pilled, they're hooked. Anyways, take it easy. Peace and love. Talk to you tomorrow. There's nowhere, I don't know, you don't need to be anywhere other than here. I'm telling you, I'm giving you out fucking the best, freest information possible. So if you want more, I'll see you in Blockchain Bulls. Follow the links. Go to the website. Ta-ta. Have a good day.